An I-Team television interview exclusive, consumer investigator Jason Knowles speaks with the woman in charge of unemployment benefits.
The Illinois Department of Employment Security was inundated with a record number of claims when the pandemic struck. And despite efforts, the I-Team continued to get hundreds of calls from people who said that they couldn't get their benefits or couldn't get a hold of anyone to get problems fixed. Now, the acting director of IDES is talking on camera for the first time. Kristen Richards is the acting director of the Illinois Department of Employment Security, the state agency criticized for failing to keep up with unemployment claims. Richards started in August.
Are you thinking, what did I get myself into?
I got the call early in the summertime to ask if I would give it some thought, and I slept on it and said yes, and I'm giving it all I've got.
Richard says that IDES has paid out $16.5 billion in benefits to about 2.4 million people since March. However, those numbers also exposed weaknesses, like an outdated website, which has since been upgraded. The agency's still struggling to keep up with overwhelming calls from people who can't get problems solved online. Many of those people calling the I-Team about delayed payments or a lack of approval for benefits.
If you are eligible for benefits, and if you are on regular unemployment insurance and you are certifying every other week, and your wages maintain your eligibility for benefits, then you should have no problem receiving benefits after you certify.
But many technical issues can't get solved unless claimants speak to a representative on the phone.
We have added 450 people to our call center since May, which is really significant. When the pandemic started, we had roughly 100 people in place that were responsible for answering up to 1.8 million calls a week.
A new callback system was added over the summer, placing people in a queue to receive a call back from an IDES representative. The I-Team has heard from dozens of people who say they waited weeks for a callback or never got one.
What do you want to say to people who haven't gotten a callback yet?
I want to say, please stay with us. We're in a 1 to 2 week turnaround time right now for calls. If you have a question, for example, on how to reset your password, come to the agency's website.
Adding that she's hoping to expand on newly added text features and emails to increase communication, like for people trying to get answers about letters they've received stating they were overpaid under the federal Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. In some cases, people are being asked to pay back thousands of dollars to the state due to apparent income miscalculations.
You believe that those notices are accurate?
What I can tell you is that we've brought on an additional 100 people to help make sure that we're verifying wages correctly.
The ABC7 I-Team has also heard from many people who've struggled to get answers after falling victim to fraud.
Unfortunately, it's something that is taking a lot of resources out of the Department of Employment Security to confront.
Richards urges anyone who believes they are a scam victim to first report it to the IDES website. She also acknowledges that these are desperate times and people shouldn't have to wait for the benefits they've earned.
If you are waiting to receive a call from the agency, and that call might be the difference for you between receiving your benefit, right, and paying bills and taking care of your family, that's deeply felt by IDES.
Another way to visualize that massive amount of claims, IDES says this year in April alone, in just 1 month, it processed more claims than the last 10 Aprils combined. Jason Knowles, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
It is time for our weather forecast. There was some snow out west.